Hi everybody, it's Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today for this video. Today's video is going to be the tale of the Pocket Moleskine Paper. Yes, you heard me. We have discussed and I have complained over and over again about my 2024 Pocket Moleskine Paper, and today we're going to discuss that issue. For those of you who are new, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content, and if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For all the others, welcome back. I'm glad to have you sit with me and help me figure out what the heck is going on with the Pocket Moleskine Paper. Oh my word, I feel like such a complainer, but here we go. This is my current, okay? This is my 2023 Pocket Moleskine. Look at this chunker. Isn't she beautiful? She is absolutely beautiful. She was my first Pocket Moleskine daily. For my newbies, I have an everyday carry, which is a Franklin Covey compact size, and a couple of years ago, I tried Simple and Trendy Co's dailies, and I really enjoyed them. What I found with dailies when they're in the rings is that I was tossing them, and this is where the daily pocket came in, because I was able to kind of write down my schedule and things that were going on and be able to go back and look at that information. So for me, this is really a reference kind of planner. I don't like using the word planner because I don't plan in here. I just basically document my day so that I know how many hours I worked. Did I really work a full day? Did I run errands? And then, you know, in the summertime, I'd be like, oh, when did I last water the tomatoes? Like things like that. And then this is my decorative outlet, because my normal everyday carry, she's not a decorative planner. She is 100% a functional planner. Okay, so that's where the story of how a Pocket Moleskine daily has come into the picture in 2023. In 2023, you can see here, we did dark colors, we did beautiful neutrals, we did grays, and none of that, I didn't have problems with bleeding or any kind of issues with this paper. So when I ordered my 2024, which is the one I have in here now, I didn't think I was going to have any issues. I thought, yay me, I'm going to have the same kind of reference daily besides my everyday carry, and it's just going to be happy-go-lucky unicorns and rainbows. Alas, if you've been watching the 2024 Plan With Me's, you've noticed that when I would, you know, do the paper, here's February 1st, because obviously I didn't even do the last few days of January, guys, because I was like, what's the point? I was waiting for my new one in hopes that that paper was way better and that I wasn't going to have to continue with the bad paper. So with that said, for those of you who aren't, you know, part of it, I was using 090 for the month of January, and I don't know if you can see it, but when you put, let me see if I'm gonna zoom you guys really in and hopefully it doesn't screw up. Normally I do this on editing, but I want to be able to show you. So we're gonna get really nice and close. So I'm sorry in advance if this is shaky or bonkery, but let me show you when I brush it against. Do you see that weird kind of the paper doesn't want to take the ink, and I'm not even pressing hard, guys, and you're seeing just like, and then when you go to the back again, I'm not pressing hard, and you can see here what's being bled over to the next page. That didn't happen in my 2023, okay? That didn't happen. And so I was concerned because, and you can see this like weird, it's almost like there's a texture or a film on it that causes this like weird, again, I'm so sorry. Hopefully in editing, I can make this a little bit clearer for you, but you can see, right? So imagine I'm in the lightest color possible. Imagine when I go into, and this is also a light color, but do you see that weird, it's not like the ink isn't the paper isn't taking the ink. Do you see that weird streaking? Oh my gosh, that was gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so I still wanna do the close-up with you guys, so I'm so sorry. I have lighting, but it just doesn't work. I don't know what the heck. All right, so here is, I tore out note pages. I'm gonna have to fix the lighting somehow, but we'll figure it out later in editing. Okay, so here is 2023. It takes you can see here that it takes the note paper. There's no issue with the colors. It's not bleeding through. Look at that. And you have a green. It's not bleeding through. You can barely see it. Like, it's perfection, okay? And when you do it, it immediately dries. There's no streaking. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. Here is the first, I already got my second one. Here's the first one, the one that I just showed you, that you write in it, and it's got this weird streaking. Do you see that? It is the weirdest freaking thing, you guys. And so I ordered another one in hopes that I got a good quality one, and I did. Here's the second 2024 that I just ordered, and look at how beautiful that, and no streaking. Look, perfect paper. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you guys back out. There we go. Hopefully that's the right one. So clearly there is a freaking issue with the paper. Now, many of you mentioned that it had to do with, I always buy a previous year so that I can test out my 2024s. So you can see here, like, I tested out January's in here to make sure, do I like the color? And then this is how I know that I'm gonna do my theme. So everybody was talking about if you got a certain color or pattern. First they said color. I know that my current 2024, this horrendous paper right here, was a yellow. I don't know if it was a yellow. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know what my original 2023 was because I wasn't paying attention. Like, I didn't know I had to pay attention. So the 2023 that I just bought to be my tester was a yellow, and it had this pattern. And this paper is perfect. It's the same paper as the 2023 of this one. And so no issues with the 2023s, either one of them. And that was the inside. All right. My 2024, this one, the one that I'm currently in that I hate because it's horrendous. This one had a yellow tag as well, a yellow quality control, but I threw it out. So I don't know what the pattern was for that yellow. So people online and people in the planner community are saying, oh, it depends on what color it is. It depends not just the color, but what pattern is on there. So QN, the new one I purchased this from Amazon, I think. It took a while to get here, so it might have come from somewhere else. But ordered it from Amazon, and the color was blue. Get this. The color was blue, and here is the pattern. Okay? Now, in between this, let me just say that Moleskine comments on my Instagram, and they've private messaged me before just saying how they enjoy how I use the planner and blah, blah, blah. So when I reached out to them, I didn't get a reply. I thought I would get a reply because we've engaged with each other on Instagram. Did not get a reply. I was livid because I think customer service wise, you should try to fix it. Try to find out what's happening and try to fix it, or at least explain it to us and say, hey, we have two facilities, one ran this paper and, one ran this paper. You probably got the thinner paper. Please, send it to us. We'll replace it. Something. And it took the second time, and finally they responded. They're like, hey, we're sorry, call customer service and we'll figure it out. Well, by that time I'd already ordered the second one, so it's like, whatever. I was so annoyed with that. At any rate, this one came with the blue one, okay? And this one, the paper is just as good as the first one, okay? So thankfully, my second 2024 is good quality paper. The only thing I noticed that was different, and I think I've seen or people have talked about it, is that, and I'm sure you guys aren't gonna be able to pick it up on here, this new paper, the one I have for 2024, is just a little bit more beige, orangey. I would even say it's more orangey beige than this simple beige color. And it was interesting to see when you go through, I don't know if this picks up, it probably doesn't pick up because of the lighting, but it is like this orangey tinge to it that the original doesn't have, the 2023 doesn't have. So that is the only difference, besides the fact that it's the same quality. It's just the paper is way better than the first 2024 I got, of course, but also the paper is just a little bit more beige than an orangey beige. I don't know if that makes sense. I know that sounds so stupid, but I don't know. I'm trying to go to see if you can see it, but I doubt you'll be able to see it. But man, look at how beautiful that chunk looks. All right, so that is basically what it looks like. Okay, 2023, 2024. So I guess the sticker is a big deal, and in two ways it's a big deal, because the color is a bit one indicator of whether or not you have a good quality paper, and the second is the whatchamacallit, the design on the paper, which is so weird. So I can't tell you, all I can tell you is that this blue one with this design has good paper. The only difference is it has a little bit darker beige color than last year's or other 2024s that aren't this particular color. And again, on my 2023, this one, the one that I ordered after so I can have a tester book, this one is a quality control yellow with this kind of pattern, and this is a good quality paper. So I really don't have the answer for you guys, and like I said, Moleskine hasn't been too accommodating with trying to figure it out. But what I can tell you is this blue one with this design is good quality paper. The difficulty with this whole situation is that when you buy a Moleskine, it is covered in plastic, and you don't know what you have until you open it up, go to the back, and pull out the stickers that are in here. That is the only way you're gonna know. And so the reason why I ordered mine from Amazon was that Bezos, you can return things 100 times. Bezos doesn't care. He makes so much money. He has no problem if you return something just because, right? And so that was my prime reason of why I ordered from Amazon instead of directly from Moleskine, because the just so you know, this first one that I have, where is she? I ordered her directly from Moleskine. Directly from Moleskine. All my others, the first 2023, I ordered from Moleskine. This one, the second 2023 that I needed as a sample for my themes every month for 2024, I ordered from Amazon, came good. This one I ordered from Amazon, came good. So I knew by ordering from Amazon, if I opened it and I tested, what I was doing is I pulled one of these note pages in the back. I pulled one out of each planner, and that's how I did the test. And I figured if I open this back pocket and I test one of the note pages in the back and it's horrendous, this one, then I was just gonna return it. Bezos wasn't gonna care. Jeff Bezos wasn't gonna care if it was opened, as long as it wasn't written on and whatsoever, I can return it and get my credit. Thankfully, this 2024 is perfect, and I am happy I didn't have to buy from 500 places to try to find the right one. Yes, it sucks that I started my 2024 in this particular planner and all my cute things are in here, but I will have to redo and have already redone this one. So you will see in the next video, I'm doing a plan with me for starting February's theme. And in that video, you will see how I've already transferred information to the new 2024, and we'll start our February theme. All right, so I hope that helps you guys. I know you guys have been troopers, and every time the last couple of Plan With Me's, I've been whining like a little baby about the quality of the paper. But the good news is I'm not crazy. Most times I'm crazy, but this time I knew that something was off, and you can see that. Look at the green one. You can tell more with the green because it's darker. Look at the difference in that. That's what it was showing up compared to the good one. And then look at how horrible that transfer comes. And look, you can't even see it. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. Okay, so thankfully I'm not crazy. Thankfully, other people in the Moleskine community were also, I don't know if it was because I was bringing attention to it or they were just noticing on their own, but I am glad I have a new one. I'm glad I have a good one, and I'm glad that I get to start February in a brand new 2024 with perfect paper, and I will no longer whine about it, I promise. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. Be sure you keep a lookout for the February Plan With Me. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And if you're new, again, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. This is kind of an informative one, but my other ones are fun and giggly and functional, and I would love if you would be part of my planner tribe. For all my others, I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye, everybody.